Look Ahead has an ability to change, which I think is really important. It's not static as an organization. It's constantly adapting to its environment. It's trying to learn. It's trying to get better. I think it offers a huge amount of opportunity to staff, whether they want to stay as frontline workers and support our vulnerable client group, or whether they have aspirations to become senior managers. I'm living proof of that Look Ahead encourage succession planning and development from within. So I think whichever option you're interested in, there are great opportunities to work in a very dynamic organisation.
Through my whole experiences at Look Ahead and each of the services and my developments, I've always taken away that I will always make sure that now as a manager that the staff I manage are treated well, are respected, and they're listened to. And I think it's really important that not just Look Ahead but every service recognises that staff are the most important thing as well as the customers, because if the staff fall, so do the customers.
One of my motivation in working in this sector is to work with people, and there was a scary moment in my progression where I felt that once I started working in leadership, I would not be able to work with customers. But to my pleasant surprise, that's not the case, because the customer service is still very much the pivot of what we do.
I love everything about it. I think that from CEO all the way down to support workers, we have amazing staff members, and I feel that everybody is included and everybody understands what their role is and how that's going towards what we want to achieve each year and our goals and as a business. So it's very inclusive, and I think that this is the right place for me to work, because particularly the type of person that I am, I'm not quiet in any way, and I'm quite individual. Obviously I have my piercings and my coloured hair and my stretched ears and all the rest of it, and I'm completely accepted here, even though I'm completely different to the rest of my team. Everybody's loving and caring and accepting and wants me to achieve.
So even though I'm in the same organisation, I always had the opportunity to grow and to change to feel challenged in a way when I wanted to feel challenged, and then to finally land in the job of my dreams.
I guess Look Ahead's culture is very much the customers are our focus and the centre of what we do, and I think that is seen throughout the organisation, which I really like. I've been on so many training sessions with Look Ahead, and really positive ones and really forward thinking, really trying to get the best out of staff for our customers.
There are a variety of more specialist trainings, and one of the best ones that we have in Look Ahead are called the EBE trainings. So EBE stands for Expert by Experience trainings, and they are the best because they are co-delivered by a professional and someone with lived experience. So the great things about this is that not only the staff member will be able to ask direct question to someone who has actually lived experience about the training that they're providing, but also it gives an opportunity to customers who are almost at the end of their recovery journey to actually feedback and to help staff to show them the best way that they would like to be supported.
For me, the best training is the actual experience of providing the support. I would encourage every support worker to try and access different services, work with different vulnerabilities, work with different teams, because that groundwork experience I think is more invaluable than anything else.
If I think about what my teams have to deal with on a daily basis in their services, going home at the end of the day after a really stressful, difficult day, I think it's quite powerful if they go home in the knowledge that their manager thinks they're doing a great job. And I think that's why rewards and recognitions is so incredibly important. We try very hard at Look Ahead to give us the tools to do that. We have quarterly awards where we can nominate people.
I recently won an award for an outstanding service, and for me that was the highlight of my career in Look Ahead. To be recognized for something that you do naturally and you just think you're just doing your job, and to be recognized for that, I think it just shows another value that Look Ahead place on their
Oh, I've got an amazing team actually. We're kind of like the jack of all trades, I think. Each one of us have got a thing, you know, we've got a mental health person, we've got a wellbeing person, we've got an IDVA, we've got someone that's in child sexual exploitation. So we've kind of created a role within the team for each individual. They're a fast-paced working team, they have to be. If they don't know something, so an immigration issue, they will educate themselves, find out the way and get the work done. Yeah, they're very motivated, very passionate as well.
It's just getting better, getting bigger as well, because when I started it was relatively small, and others joined in and they're helping out, bringing to the table, and it's really it's an array of skills, I'd say, which really helps out in the type of environment we work in, because every person can work on different things whilst also coming together and working on the same thing together. So I feel like it's really helpful. Yeah, the team's really good.
So currently I work for RBKC Complex Needs Services. It's an amazing team, so a very big team, 28 together. Very diverse, very motivated, high-spirited, caring and supportive team. So they're very people-centered, and we really support each other. So a very strong team spirit.
It's nice working for a company that everybody is included and everybody seems to be working towards the same goal, and it's nice to be a part of that and feel like you're part of a team and then a bigger team than the whole business. And like even like Chris knows who I am and will always smile and will always talk to me, and it's nice because I've worked in other places where your CEO is so separate to everything, or your seniors are so separate, and everybody seems to have a general respect and understanding of whoever you are, no matter if you're at the bottom or you're at the top. I feel like everybody is respected.